In which of the following living organisms do the cells lack organized nuclei? Fungi, protozoa, bacteria, algae. Bacteria is the answer. Which of the following is major mechanism by which AIDS is transmitted? Mother to fetal transmission, heterosexual intercourse, sexual intercourse in marriage, test before blood transfusion. Heterosexual intercourse is the answer. Which of the following diseases is correctly matched with its causative agent? Malaria, fungus, AIDS virus, ringworm, protozoa, syphilis, worms. AIDS viruses is the answer. Which step in HIV life cycle is disrupted by antiretroviral drug that competitively inhibits reverse transcriptase enzyme? Entry into the host cell, assembly of viral parts into a virus, formation of DNA from RNA, integration of viral DNA into host DNA. Formation of DNA from RNA is the answer. In what way would AIDS patient benefit from treatment with antiretroviral drugs? Reducing of HIV replication, provision of cure of AIDS, immunizing against HIV, killing of opportunistic infectious agents. Reduction of HIV replication is the answer. Which of the following is the best collective name for all bacteria with spherical shape? Spirochetes, bacilli, cocci, streptococci. Cocci is the answer. Which of the following diseases is transmitted by mosquito? Diabetes mellitus, capsulosis, cancer, rabies, malaria. Malaria is the answer. Which of the following microorganisms are prokaryotic? Bacteria, protozoa, yeast, algae. Bacteria is the answer. From which of the following diseases can one is protected by sleeping under the cover of mosquito net? Sleeping sickness, AIDS, malaria, athlete's foot. Malaria is the answer. Which of the following has the highest risk of HIV transmission? Handshaking, needle sharing, towel sharing, toilet sharing. Needle sharing is the answer. When reverse transcriptase is useful enzyme, when nutrients are scarce, there are no host cells present, RNA virus converts its RNA to DNA, spikes are forming in the new virus. When RNA virus converts its RNA to DNA is the answer. Which of the following human cell type is attacked by HIV? Red blood cells, plasma of blood, T lymphocytes, platelets. T lymphocyte is the answer. Among the following, which one best describes the cells of bacteria? Eukaryotic, prokaryotic, both eukaryotic and prokaryotic, neither prokaryotes nor eukaryotes. Prokaryotic is the answer. Which of the following groups of viruses copy their RNA to DNA? Bacteriophage, DNA viruses, herpes simplex, retroviruses. Retrovirus is the answer. What is the name of a major group of eukaryotic organisms that obtain their nutrition using extracellular digestion? Virus, bacteria, fungi, algae. Fungi is the answer. In what main ways do retroviruses such as HIV differ from other types of RNA viruses? They require a host cell to reproduce, they reversibly copy RNA to DNA, their genes are resistant to mutation, they are free-living viruses. They reversibly copy RNA to DNA is the answer. Which of the following is taken as a signal for the final stage of HIV infection? Signs of a disease capsule sarcoma, growth of long hair, uninfected T helper cells present, no infection by other parasitic disease. Signs of a disease of Kaposi sarcoma is the answer. In which organ of human body are more bacteria found? Lungs, stomach, small intestine, large intestine. Large intestine is the answer. From which groups of microorganisms the first antibiotics produced? Gram-negative, gram-positive, fungal organisms, viral organisms. Fungal organisms is the answer. The best way to control HIV/AIDS is adequate distribution of condoms, adequate distribution of antiviral, breaking the transmission pathway, homosexuality. Fungal organisms is the answer. Transfer of genes or genes through virus is called transformation, conjugation, genetic engineering, transduction. Transduction is the answer. What is the main method of transmission of botulism? Direct contact, eating contaminated food, droplet infection, Drinking contaminated water. Eating contaminated food is the answer. In which of the following groups of organisms are all the members of unicellular? Algae, bacteria, fungi, virus. Bacteria is the answer. Which clinical test is routinely performed to diagnose patients for AIDS? Culturing opportunistic infectious agent, serological test for anti-HIV antibody, culturing the virus on special media, determining the hemoglobin amounts. Serological test for HIV antibody is the answer. Which one of the following human diseases is not correctly matched with its mode of transmission? Malaria vector, cholera contaminated water, sleeping sickness, physical contact, influenza droplet infection. Sleeping sickness, physical contact is the answer.